Oh, my pleasure.
So this film deals with police corruption.
Yeah.
How do you want this to add to the dialogue that we as black people, we have this conversation all the time, but we don't really see it played out in the movie, in our favor especially. How do you want this to add to that dialogue?
Well, to be honest with you, I think the timing of this movie couldn't be any better. It's a very sensitive topic because, let me say this, one of the most famous moments in police corruption as far as abuse in power was the Rodney King beating that was not caught on body cam. It was somebody looked out their window and said, "Oh shit," pulled out their big giant, back in the day it was giant camcorders, and started filming this beatdown that ended up going public, and then they still got off. Lately, we are in a lot of pain. It doesn't matter what city, state you're from. We're all affected by what's going on in the hood and the ghettos and the inner city, because we have been on the receiving end of these beatdowns, shootings, killings, planting drugs on people and sending them to jail. There's, as Dave Chappelle said, there's an opioid crisis, and they call it a crisis. When it was a crack cocaine situation, it wasn't a crisis. It was these niggas are smoking crack, which is a form of cocaine that gets hardened. So the white people, they're snorting cocaine. They get a little time. If you harden the cocaine and make it into a rock and you smoke that and you happen to be black, you're getting 25 to life. So we have always been on the receiving end of this level of a beatdown. So in my mind, everything about this movie is gonna have, in my mind, if I do a movie and you don't leave the theater asking yourself some hard questions, then we just doing shit for money. So for all of the police officers, for all of the officers that work inside of the prisons, for all of the people in the military that's allowing for gays and transgenders to get beat up, stabbed, or killed just because of their choice in lifestyle, you have to ask yourself some real questions about what's really going on in the world, and how many more years are you going to continue to turn a blind eye on what you see is obviously going on just because they're wearing the same uniform as you. Black and Blue in theaters, October 25th. For all of my loved ones in Howard University and all colleges for that matter, I am so proud of you. And I want to keep you encouraged. Rather your family is stressing you out, rather your bank account is negative, rather you are pregnant or not pregnant, rather you are mentally, emotionally, psychologically abused your whole life and you're trying to break the cycle, I want to encourage you to stay the course, because God has so many more great things in mind for you, especially if you're the first one in your family to ever start and finish college. God bless you. I can't wait to meet you.